So now I'm going to continue the conquest of Rome, but there's only one problem here. I have to get rid of this Roman enclave here because if Rome falls and this survives, this becomes a new capital, and then there's a decision where the Romans can raise a levy of units, and they're going to be able to do that, and they can start reconquering here. I don't think the Boii are strong enough to take that because this is a forest area and there's limited terrain, and they probably just have a bunch of javelin men, which are excellent. So I'm going to have to move an army in, and I'm going to move this army. This is the only army that I can take. I'm going to move this guy here to besiege, and I'm going to move this unit to do that. And that's really all I can do right now. I have to take that out. Then I can abandon that terrain and see what happens from there on. Let's check the ledger. Now, if the Boii do take it, then that's great. Then but I just don't think they will be able to. City walls here. Now, this is good. Let's produce some tools. It's always because it's a nice trade item too. I don't need gladiator school. Let's build some wood carving. And let's go on to the next turn. I think I got another token, maybe. Well, my money's doing well. Everything else is doing well. So I have to take out that Roman settlement. Inflicted a few casualties. Made a breach, but the city is still resisting. They're still pretty strong. That's okay. Let's move in here. They're doing okay. 34. It's going to be pacified. Still a strong wall, so I'm going to keep it. Just going to keep on besieging. These ships aren't going to die. Let's go back to the ledger. Yeah, I have to take out that Roman place. I don't think the Boii are going to be able to do that. Clear water. Kefalonia. Always infrastructure, good culture. That's always going to help. City walls, why not? Good for health. And a courthouse. Got everything built here. Any decisions? I'm doing pretty good. I got just as leader, that's the only problem. Improve trade efficiency. That's all very costly. So let's take a look at the status. Rebels, my God. The Antigonids are collapsing. Looks like the Ptolemies are starting to gain a little bit back. And the Seleucids don't seem to be doing that well. Let me take a look at my army in Sicily. And we're going to merge with the Stratos here. So I do have an army here. Just keep the slaves from revolting if Carthage decides to try something. This seems to be getting more pacified. This is doing really well. The Samnites are not revolting. They're doing well too. Just these areas here, this is starting to gain some loyalty finally. 34. And let's go into the Roman territory here. Probably be another turn. I may keep those territories, and then if the boy declare war, hope I don't get injured too badly. Got him. There we go. That's exactly what I want to see. All right, that's a great victory. So I took that area, but I'm a glorious empire, so I gained something here. Now, like I said, I'm just going to hold on to those areas. I mean, if they rebel and secede, or if some Celtic tribe declares war, let them take that, because I'm not interested. All I'm interested in is destroying Alexamine is an extraordinary lord. We're known now as a glorious empire. Good. And we're going to go into Roman territory. What do they have? Just light units? Yes, just light units. I may have... That's Epirus now. And there's not much of a revolt going. Looks good. Rome looks like it's about to starve. So I do want to take this immediately and then possibly the following turn take Rome. Maybe I can pull my fleet out just so they get a little food. I don't want them to collapse yet. I want to take this place first. And there's a palisade going, so that's fine. They seem to be okay. I mean, if the boy to declare war and want to take that area, that's fine. They can have it, or any Celtic unit. Let's go to the ledger. Ionia. Garum shop is always nice. I think I need some food here. Let's get some 5 open slots here. Let's see what we can prepare. Oh, definitely Oration Tribune. Freedom of speech makes people happy. No pleasure house. Fishery. Wells. Sure, let's do that first, and then after that we'll build some infrastructure. We got another one here. Let's build a preceptor house. And then let's look at some choices later. Well, hopefully maybe this next turn I can finish off Rome. I just want them to eat just one more turn. So now let's end the turn. See if the boy are going to attack. Well, let's take a look here. I want to get rid of all of them. Oh, there. Well, I lost a unit, but I did take it out. And let's see what happens here. I'm going to head back to this place. But they are starved, so I'm going to order an assault. Yeah, the Roman army is down to nothing, so I can assault that. And let's retreat. The food isn't that great. Let's retreat back to the province. These guys are still absorbing the siege. So, I took care of this Roman here, so now let's do some building. Yeah, this is the place I just conquered, so there's really not much I can do right now. Not that much I want to do with it. Taurinia. Can't do much with that either. Negative on food. Negative on infrastructure, so I can't do anything with those. If the boy... I wish I could gift these regions. That will really be ideal, but it won't let me. Let's go. You know what else I can do? Build some sanitation here. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to assault Rome, but I may abandon that province. Let's build some infrastructure. Put some wells. This one needs a ranch. Yeah, Liguria and Taurinia, I don't need that. And what I'm saying is I'm going to abandon that province. And I'm going to hold off on assaulting. Don't assault yet. Just stay put. And then next turn, I got a good navy here. I have a general. Let's make sure all my armies have generals. Yeah, just hold off on I'm going to hold off on that, and I'm going to abandon this province and see what happens. I don't think it really cost me anything as far as legacy goes. I just don't need that area. I just wanted to take out the Roman emergency levy. Don't need that. What is this? Rapinator. I don't know what that means, Rapinator. No idea what that means, but I'm going to be starving over here. All right, 102. There's a good Etruscan general here. Let's just retreat. This is a bad province too. I don't know what this is, but let's see. Can I also abandon this area? Let's do this here. I just want to see. I hope nobody else rises. Fishery. Oh, forget that area. Liguria, Epirus. Capital of Epirus, an Odeon. But I do need some infrastructure first before I do construct anything like that. Regional roads. Courthouse. Good time to build an anchorage. Anytime you can do that, it's a good idea. Anchorage. And definitely need some food over here. And let's continue. Let's blockade again. I want this war to be over soon. I mean, I can't just... All right, the boy took it. I'm glad. I did abandon the region, so they took it. I don't think they declared war on me. Hopefully they didn't. The Senones, I mean. If they did, oh well. Okay, Senones did declare war. I mean, it's not like they're going to invade anything. I got plenty of armies up here. They're not taking anything. Why are my guys not healing? Has that land been pillaged? There's plenty of forage valley. They could be healing. I don't know what that means, Rapinatore. Well, let's continue the siege of Rome. Okay, it's enough. Time to assault it. Then after that, we can march up. Right, this is pretty much pacified. Going to merge with this unit. I don't think the Senonas are going anywhere, so they took that area. That's good. And now let's offer him peace. Nope. I'm not going to attack him. That's not going to happen. I'll just keep an army there. Tavern. Where's this at? Arcadia. Archimedes Workshop. What does that? One of the most brilliant. Wow, Arcadia in Greece. 10 turns. Let's build it. Public Works. Build some wells. Tavern. Palisade. Preceptor House. Street parlor. Definitely regional roads. Well, this is a lot of... Got a big empire now. Let's build some food here. Like to get it over 20. Scriptorium. Major harbor. Let's build that first. And that's all built. And yeah, we're assaulting. That should be the end of Rome, hopefully. Sieged it for a very long time, but it's only 3 units left. Fighting to the bitter end. Pretty much starved out. And Rome's been captured. That's it with Rome. You gotta be kidding me. You serious? I don't even have to fight this on a map here. think I've lost any units. There you go. Down you go. Pow. Alright, got a Glorious Empire token. And I'm way ahead in points. And Epirus. Diplomacy, I'm at war with the Etrusci and the Senones. I mean, yep. This army's done very well. Alright, I think I'm going to march up here with this army. And I'm going to march into Etruria. I'm going to take Etruria with this army here. Now that Rome's been taken. And I'm going to have to think about what to do next because... Okay, this is Massalia. Okay, another nation. All right, Rome is gone. I took Rome. I'm going to finish off the Etruscans, and then I'm going to have to really think out what to do next. What is the next plan? This is gradually going up, but I have to sell some slaves. Do I have any slavery? 40% chance of receiving tokens. Now, I believe that's going to go into a golden age. So I have an alternate capital. That's why it's been pacified. Let's see. I have a potter's workshop. I have a forge, oration tribune, and an emperor palace. That's good. And what are we going to build? Theater. We do need a theater. And Archemania. Let's build a farm. Our capital. Let's build some solid walls. Anchorage. That's always good. Because that produces money, and I guess it helps with trade also. Could use some Thesaurus is nice too. Let's do this here. And Sicilia. Wheelmaker. Got everything here. And I got my armies. I'm going to really, once I finish Etrusca, I'm going to have to decide what to do next. The Boii are in no position to make it. They can have everything here. That's fine. Can we make peace? No. Well, they're just going to have to lose a few more battles because I am not going to, I'm not interested in that area. I'll keep 2 armies. I'm just going to keep 2 armies up here. This main army is going to go back to Greece. And these other 2 armies that can stay up here and defend against the Senones. Maybe later on I may take something, but not at this point. So let's see what happens next. Yeah, I'm going to finish the Etruscans. And I'm going to assault the city. There it goes. That's and a naval battle. So Etruria has been conquered. Got another token, Glorious Empire. After this, it'll be a golden age. But I'm going to keep my economy not based on a golden age. You want cooperation? Sure. Dalmaki want cooperation? Sure. Yeah, I already gave it to them. So, the war in Italy is over. I just got the Senones being a pain up in the north here, but that's okay. Got 3 phalangites here, got 2 over here. They're just holding this here. That's being pacified pretty quickly. This will be pacified pretty quickly too. Put a fortune teller in here. And Rome, yeah, Rome's needs some infrastructure. Well, that's just gonna, it's part of the province, but it's just gonna have to settle down. Just like this area is gonna have to settle down. And just the fact that the Senones are trying to fight me is insane. Because, I mean, these cities are going to be walled. Tavern here. And the war with Italy is over. Rome has been conquered. It's out of the game right now, but it could, of course, resurface. But I think as long as I keep Italy occupied, it's not going to resurface that easily. This is just gradually going up. Amphitheater. May just want to do that just to encourage something here. I mean, well, let's do another infrastructure. Got plenty of food. I'm going to have to move my workers around here, but I don't know, these ethnicity, 19% Hellenic, so the Romans really did a good job with the ethnic cleansing. So now that Italy's been conquered, I'm going to have to think my next strategy, which will possibly be going towards Greece again and fighting the Lysimachids maybe and the Thracians. Ptolemaic Egypt is starting to regain some of its territories. The Seleucians, oh, they look like they're in big trouble. India, wow, they've invaded all the way here, but it's all desert. But the Seleucids are collapsing. The Antigonids are suffering some problems too. But it looks like the Ptolemies are probably going to reunite and recoup and come out ahead. Carthage, have to look out for them. Look at them. Look at Carthage. It is expanding. But I don't have to worry about any of the barbarians here. I'm just going to keep Italy fortified. And send that one main army back to Greece. And then probably build another army. And possibly plan the invasion of the Lysimachids. Is that what they're called? And go after Lysimachus. I do have an army here and a navy to possibly hold off Carthage. Let's see how many leaders I have. Oh, I got plenty of them. Let's pick this one for this army. So I do have a pool of leaders after all this. Let's look at try one more diplomacy. Getting a little bit. Let's try it. I mean, they lost a battle. They're not going to win a battle against me. They couldn't win one against a bunch of Roman Welitas, so they don't stand a chance against me. And probably the boy or somebody else is going to declare war and just take over here. So Rome is mine, and it's going to stay mine, and it's a second capital, so I got that. Got some allies here. They're welcome until somebody takes them down, but see, I want to fortify everything with walls so that no amphibious invasions can take place. Get palisades, get the populations to grow, and let Italy become... Well, it's going to take a while for it to become... Oh, no, this is ethnically Italic. Why? Because of slaves. Because of these damn slaves. Gotta sell them. See, yeah, 50%, 36% Hellenic. Damn slaves. All these slaves from the Roman armies. But I got to... Yeah, and it's 35%, but... Whew. I may need to recruit two cavalry, two regular infantry. That should be good against slaves. Because, you know, they're only slaves. Remember that scene in the Spartacus movie? After Spartacus destroyed Glaba's army and Glaba was back in Rome and Crassus asked him, "You did not construct stockades to defend?" And he says, "But they were only slaves." Oh, that was a great movie. Alright, so I'm going to have to think this out. Okay, this is the main step here. Step 2, the conquest of Italy and Rome has been completed. So I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, thank you for watching.